I used to play the Canadian anthem, but YouTube would always flag me and mute the sound on it, so I stopped doing it. I love my brothers from the north, though. You guys are good people up there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Broadway Diesel Performance Sales and Service and Repair Tuesday Night Truck Series with the EFRL Extreme Forces Racing League. Tonight we're going to get down and dirty doing Truck Stuff 60 at Bristol. Little different format for us tonight. We'll be running qualifying. We'll run heat races. Everybody transfers from the heat race. Heat races are 10 laps. Where you finish in your heat race will determine your starting position for the A main. A main is going to be 60 laps. Caution laps do count. Normally on dirt tracks they don't. But we do have them counting tonight, just because that's the way we run these truck series races. We got some new drivers with us tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle the dirt at Bristol. I tried to run a couple laps. These trucks are a handful. It felt like I was driving on glare ice tonight. Tire wear won't be an issue, so there won't be any pit stops for tire, and we should have enough fuel to make it to the end. They shouldn't need to pit for fuel either. Let's go over our standings real quick before these gentlemen start to qualify. For team points, Adara Esports is currently sitting in the number 1 spot, 366 points. Misfit Toys Motorsports, if I could type properly, is sitting in second with 331 points. Tyler Aspinall Racing is in third at 305. Far North Motorsports is sitting in fourth with 269. Right behind them is Mooselander Racing. They are sitting in fifth and closing the gap, only 12 points behind Far North. Esports Racing Association gained one position with 220. They're up to sixth. Dakfu Enterprises at 207, and then we got TriStar Motorsports in 8th and JTD Motorsports in 9th. Overall, not much has changed at the top of the points. We got Will Cloud leading it off. Brian Lorenzo right behind him in second. Moving up one position from last week, we got Mr. Josh Fox. In fourth for Misfit Toys, we have Mr. Frank Hughes. In fifth, we got Tyler Aspinall. Jeff Israel in sixth. Nick Fuller in seventh. In eighth, we got Mr. Brad Stefane. In ninth, we got Stoney Benfield, and rounding out the top 10, we got Justin Hughes. In 11th, we have Austin Green. He dropped a couple positions after last week's race. That was kind of a tough one for us. In 12th position, we got Mr. Wayne Lowe, jumped up 7 positions. William George made huge gains. He is up to 13th. John Bartlett John gained a couple positions as well. He is up to 14th. Daniel Jerza in 15th. Zach Thornton in 16th. Dominic Hughes in 17th. In 18th, we have Daniel Sparks. In 19th, Rob Hattenback. In 20th, Donnie Bartlett. 21st, Daniel Sparks. 22nd, Michael Sparks. Lee Krause in 23rd. We're excited to see Lee on the dirt track tonight. Dean Qualley is in 24th. Trevor Olson, 25th. 26th, Dylan Dunsford. 27th, Greg Froelich. Dean Demer in 28th. Jumped on board last week with a very good finish. Right behind him, we got Mr. TJ Elaine, followed by Brandon Dunsford, Ashton Reiki, Ryan Goodwin, Michael Steele, Larson Parker, David Cannell, and Wayne Kernahan. 28 seconds left to practice, and as these guys will be going to qualifying. So the track right now is in a pretty used state. You can see those dark spots. That's what we like to refer to as the dry slick. Takes a lot of throttle control to run in there. Going right through it there for John Bartlett. If you go up above, there's some moisture in the track up there. Be able to get some grip, or you can go down low, trying to get some grip down on the bottom. Well, I don't think that's the way you're supposed to do it, John. Aw, come on now, Pat. Sounds like you're going to get a black flag starting tomorrow night, or Thursday night's race. John Bartlett heading out to set his quick time. And John is a member of Far North Motorsports, racing out of Marietta, Ohio. Got Polaris, Far North Motorsports, Falcon graphics on that truck. John's been a regular in the EFRL for several seasons. He won one of the seasons on our Thursday night dirt car league, so he is no stranger to dirt track racing. First lap in the book, he got a 20:58. Dean Dormer, Nick Fuller knocking him off that top spot. TJ Elaine comes in with a blistering 20:35. See if John improves. No, he does not. Twin brother Donnie Bartlett in that 21 truck. Donnie jumps up to 8th with a 20:67. Kyle Lingerfeld is in the 09 truck. I do believe he is subbing in for the injured Daniel Park. Kyle raced with us last season, chose not to return this season. First race in the truck, so we'll see how we can do on the dirt. He jumps up to P5. See, he's running a little different line. Everybody else is running up a little bit higher. Continues with P5. Travis Lepanis jumps up to P2. Best lap is a 20:35. I show him tied with TJ Elaine for the front line. Dean Qualley's setting down his time. Dean gonna come across 21:05, puts him in P21. Dan, the ladies man, said, "Hey, sorry about last night." If I'm not mistaken, that is Mr. Daniel Park himself right there. Got into a little bit of a problem on lap 1 last night at the tricky triangle of Pocono. You know, things happen, bud. We're not too worried about it. We'll move on, and we'll try her again next week at the Roval. Looks like we have 8 trucks choosing not to qualify. So we'll let that clock wind down, and we will be set to grid for the first heat race. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we are starting 16 in the heat. P1, we got TJ Lane with Dean Demur on the outside of him. Kyle Lingerfelt in 3rd. Landon Lacey, another newcomer to the series, in 4th. Josh Fox with Misfit Toys. That is not right. Brian Lorenzo in 6th. John Bartlett in 7th. Donnie Bartlett in 8th. Will George in 9th. Lee Krause in 10th. Dean Qualley in 11th. Michael Sparks in 12th. In 13th, we got Joe Darnell. In 14th, we got Mr. Wayne Lowe. Justin Hughes in 15th. And Frank Hughes in 16th. So we are running 10 laps, and this will set their starting position for the A main. Alright, TJ Lane in that 9 truck is going to be leading us to the line. First one is going to be on green. There are no cautions in the heat races. So you just got to keep your nose clean and see where you end up. Yeah, definitely you got to do that, Daniel. I'll tell you, they got some pretty good starting positions. We'll see what happens. Lingerfelt in your 09 truck is starting in 3rd. Lacey in 4th.
Green flag.
Whoa. Spun the tires on the start, got a little jostled. '54 Lacey dropping down low, trying to get underneath the 9 of Mr. Elaine. And we got Dean Dammer jumping out to the lead. 9 of Elaine battling back on that outside line. Lorenzo running 5th, not being challenged by anybody at the moment. Bartlett and Bartlett battling side by side for that 8th place position. Had to lift hard to get out of not running into the back of the 90 truck. Close call, good save by the number 11. It's going to cost him 3 positions on the track though. Lee Kraus running dirt. We like to see that. He's running with all the dirt on the tailgate of his truck. Thanks for the support, Lee. We appreciate it. Six laps to go. Lee's pretty solid right now in 9th spot. 41 truck in a class of his own. Got almost a second lead over Lacey in second. See the gap there? Kyle Lingerfeld got around the 9 of a lane for 3rd place. What is that you're looking forward to, Patrick? Fairbury? That'll be a good time. I love Fairbury. Not too many people do, though. Alright, we got just 4 laps to go in this heat race. Demurrer, Lacey, Lingerfeld, Elaine, and Lorenzo are your top 5 drivers right now. Got some gaps in between them. Josh Fox in that number 90 truck is in 7th. He's down 2 positions from where he started. Donnie Bartlett in 8th. That's where he started, so he's maintained his position. Lee Kraus is up 1 spot to 9th. Oh, got a little loose. The 11 of Bartlett blows by him on the high side. Frank Hughes is trying to capitalize on the mistake as well, but he's shut down. 2 laps to go for Dean Demmer. He was looking to the high side again as Kraus running right in the middle of the track, but he's getting some good run off. Lacey caught Demmer, but unable to pass him. So we got Demmer, Lacey, Lingerfeld, Elaine, George. Those round out your top 5, followed by Lorenzo, Fox, Bartlett, and Kraus. Good race, gentlemen. Looks like Dak Fu Racing tonight so far is doing pretty good. Gives them some good starting spots for the main race. Alright, heat number 2 is on deck. Alright, starting up front, we got number in P1, the number 16, Mr. Travis Lepenis. Outside of him, Nick Fuller. Starting in 3rd, a newcomer to the series, Paul Irvin. Bradley Stefan is in 4th. Larson Parker is in 5th. Larson Parker is a past EFRL champion in our super late model series we had. Matt Cochran in 6th. Brandon Dunsford in 7th. Michael Steele in 8th. In 9th, we got Mr. Dwayne Kernahan. Tyler Aspinall in 10th. Bryn George in 11th. Stoney Benfield in 12th. Hunter Trespera in 13th. Austin Green 14th. Jeffrey Israel and Dominic Hughes. Travis is sponsored by Deluxe RV, Falcon Graphics, Old Town Pizza House Bar and Grill. All right, we will be going green here momentarily.
Ready, green, green, green.
Oh, Travis does not get a good start, allowing that 14 car to take the lead, followed by the 89 of Stefan, the number 4. Oh, big crash right away on this one. Guys, get it straightened back out. So we don't have a caution, so you got to get pointed in the right direction and try to recover as best you can. Cochran in that Menards number 4 truck looking to the inside of Larson Parker. That's allowed Fuller and Travis Lepenis to step out. Michael Steele, Bradley, Stefan, and Tyler Aspinall, followed by the, well, it says 48, but I do believe that is the 51 truck of Irvin. Yes, it is. Steele makes a good move, splits those two drivers, gains a position. Tyler battling back on the outside, followed by Brad Stefan. Travis's last season's EFRL Dirt Cars Series champion. He's been struggling so far this year in the asphalt divisions. No fault of his own, he's just been wrong place, wrong time. Fuller is in a commanding lead currently over the 16 truck of Travis. Travis is trying to low line, trying to get a good run on him. Maybe trying to practice on a slider move. So far, nothing doing. We got 4 laps to go in this heat race. Bryn George in that Adam Petty number 45 Sprint mobile car. Hunter hasn't first race with us so far this season. He raced some last season in the ARCA cars, but we haven't seen him much lately. Larson Parker pulling a Harry Gant, all high, wide, and handsome up there. Final lap. Mr. Nick Fuller. At the line, we got Fuller, Lepenis, Parker, Cochran, Aspinall rounding out your top 5, followed by Steele, Stefan, Irvin, Curvingham, wow, that was not easy for me to say tonight. Kernahan and the 45 truck of Bryn George. Alright, we will have a 5-minute warm-up session to kind of work that track back in. As you can see right now, it is fairly moist yet. That's a very tacky track. We want it to dry out some and give us a couple good lanes of driving for the A main. Do the lates come where? To Bristol? I don't remember if we have Bristol on the late model circuit this season or not. Let's see, for Dirts on Thursday, we're at Fairbury. No, we do not have Bristol on the schedule this season for the Pro Late Model Series on Thursdays. Monday night in the Falcon Graphics Gen 6 Cup Series. We are at the Roval, not one of my good tracks. That is a series I race in, but I don't feel I'll do pretty good there. I'll just try to keep my nose clean and hope for a good finish. For the Broadway Diesel Truck Series next week, we are going to be at Kansas. Oh, I love Kansas. That's a great track for the trucks. I'm telling you, Patrick, it sucks when you get old like me. Thanks everybody for joining in. If you are watching on YouTube, give us a subscribe. If you want to chat with us, once you're subscribed, you're able to chat. Share the stream with anybody you think would love to watch some Truck Series action. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitch, give a like, give a follow, share it to all your social media. Thanks for tuning in tonight as we are broadcasting the Broadway Diesel Performance Service and Repair Truck Series from Extreme Forces Racing League. Extreme Forces Racing League has racing 4 nights a week. Mondays we have the Falcon Graphics Cup Series. Tuesday we got the Broadway Diesel Truck Series. Wednesday we got the Four Cloak Media Next Gen Series. And on Thursday we got the Extreme Dirt Cars Pro Late Model Series. We got a little something for everybody. Just a couple minutes left here. If there's any drivers you'd like me to give a shout out to, be happy to do so. Just drop it in chat. We have 32 trucks registered for this race tonight. 60 laps for the A main. Caution laps do count. This track is tricky to drive, especially for these guys that normally don't run dirt cars. And these trucks don't handle like a dirt car on here. I can vouch for that. Tires will not be an issue tonight. There is no tire wear on dirt at the moment. And we are only running 60 laps, so fuel should not be an issue. John's giving a shout out for Far North Motorsports. It's Austin Green and the two Bartlett brothers and Dean Qualley. And Dan, the ladies' man, Mr. Park, is giving a shout out to all the DEI drivers. We wish them luck tonight. They have good starting positions so far with Lacey Lingerfelt. And, Mr. Fox must have dropped out of the top 10, but we're gridding up, so let's get ready. Starting up front, we got Dean DeMur and Nick Fuller. Row 2, we got Landon Lacey and Travis Lepanis. Row 3, Kyle Lingerfelt and Larson Parker. Row 4, TJ Elaine, Matt Cochran. Row 9, we got Will George and Tyler Aspinall. Right behind them, we got Brian Lorenzo and Michael Steele in that 6th row. Row number 7, we got Josh Fox, Bradley Stefan. Row 8, we got Donnie Bartlett and Paul Irvin. Row 9, we got John Bartlett and Dwayne Kernahan. Row 10, Lee Krause and Bryn George. Row 11, we got Frank Hughes, Hunter Tersprada. Yep, nope. In row 14, we got Dean Qualley and Brandon Dunsford. Row 15, we got Justin Hughes and Stoney Benfield. Joe Darnell and Austin Green, 27th and 28th. Wayne Lowe in 29th. Jeffrey Israel in 30th. And Mr. Michael Sparks, 31st. And Dominic Hughes in 32nd. Caution laps do count for the A main. For the first one, we will go on the leader, or go on green. After that, we will go on the leader. It's going to get crazy up in here. Patrick, I feel like this one might be one you're happy you're not going to race in, bud. Green flag is out. 41 leading us to the flag, followed by the 14. Side by side as we head down into turn 1. 41's going to slide up right in front of the 14. Oh, they almost touch. 54 of Lacey driving down to the bottom, trying to get a good run off. Not going to be able to cinch that position quite just yet. Caution is out. Looks like it is calling it on Hunter. We'll see what happens here. Hunter's coming off the corner. They are 4 wide. We see the 19 sliding up just a little bit. Frank coming up just a little bit, ever so slight contact to the back of that 87. He's going to come down, collect Kernahan in the 36. Dwayne's trying to hold on to it. Come back up. Oh, gets tagged by the 61. Back around. Back down into the 87. Austin Green, nowhere to go on the high side. T-bones him. The 6 is involved. Sparks is involved. The 04. Of Wayne Lowe. Jeffrey Israel in the 6th. Oh, Kyle Lingerfeld sliding to a stop. Stoney Benfield's got some damage. Dean Qualley. I tell you, Dean's probably got the worst luck of any EFRL driver. So some of these guys are going to go down pit road, try to repair their damage. I don't think too much damage will affect them here. You got a blown engine off of that, Michael? That did not look like that hard of a hit. So that will take out our first truck of the race, number 42 of Michael Sparks. Lights are off on the pace car. These guys are double filing back up. We're going back green racing. '41 has opted for the high lane on this one. 54 will be starting on the inside. I think the outside is definitely the place to be. We'll see if the 54 can get a good jump and do a slide job. Give him the lead.
Green flag.
Good jump by the 41 and the 54 to gap themselves from the rest of the field. 54's got a little bit of a run, but that high side is going to carry the momentum through. Not this time by, but that 54 of Lacey, slide job. The 41 of Dean Demur dives back to the low line, trying to do a crossover move. See if he can return the favor. Up in front of the 54, crossover move. Back at it again. 41 on that high side, trying to get the momentum coming off. 54 has got it. Oh, they touched just a little bit coming to the line. Lacey continues to hold on to the lead. 41 gets a little sideways.
There will be a caution. Save fuel.
We got a caution in the 21 of Donnie Bartlett. We'll see what happened there. See Donnie on the low line, Lee Krause on the high side, coming on the corner. Donnie sliding up, sliding up, sliding up. Boom, door slam on the 12 truck. 12's going to get sideways. See what happens. Straightens the 12 back up, but then Donnie goes around. Lock her down, Donnie. Oh, the 19's got nowhere to go. Oh, that's going to end Donnie's night right there. Oh, and John Bartlett sneaking through. Oh, what a crash for the 21 truck. We'll back that up and just see it from the in-car of the 21. That was crazy. Let's see it at full speed. Oof. Donnie jumps to the pits. That is a lot of damage to that truck. That will pretty much end the evening for the 21 truck. Not a good night for Far North Motorsports already. Two of our trucks are out of contention. A good look at Indy, buddy. We'll see you again next week. Second caution in. We are only 14 laps down. We had a great battle up front between the 54 of Lacey and the 41 of Dean Demur. Those guys had an epic battle going on. Lights are off on the pace truck. We'll see if they can continue that. Looks like the 54 opts to stay on the bottom for this restart. Oh, no, lights are not off on the pace car. Now they are. So we are down to 27 vehicles left on the track. We got 5 of them out already from damage. Had some pretty hard hits for these gentlemen. One rollover of Donnie Bartlett. He gets the Lee Krause Turtle Award. Although we probably might need to rechange that because I don't think Lee's ended up dirty side up in a long time. Whoa! Coming right at you, right in your face on that corner. Oh, we see the 9 going around. We got a crash. Tyler Aspinall hard into the inside wall, followed by TJ Lane. TJ was all kinds of sideways and messed up on that one from the get-go. He was the one that was hard into the wall, coming right at us there. See if we can't back this up a little bit and get a little better view on the action here, Mr. TJ Lane. See, TJ's truck is way too sideways in the corner, and he's going to start coming down the track, and these guys are too wide underneath of him. They got nowhere to go. Parker gets into the side of a lane gets into the teammate in the 96, and they collect the 92 of Tyler Aspinall hard into the inside wall. Oh, he actually gets stuck there. Oh, and so does the 9 truck of TJ Lane. That's going to end both of their nights. Hopefully we can see some more green flag racing here. I'd like to see those 2 up front do some more slide jobs. 2 trucks getting a wave around. The Joe Darnell truck got his lap back. We currently have 23 cars on the lead lap. All right, Patrick, we'll see you Thursday, buddy. You have a great night. Thanks for tuning in while you could. That is Mr. Patrick Solare, driver of the number 99 Dirt Pro late model that we run on Thursday nights. Dropping in, give us a little chat. Alright, so last time the 54 of Lacey started on the bottom. We'll see if he continues to stay on the bottom for this one. 41 making the move to the bottom. Maybe he heard something over the radio. No. So it looks like the 54 truck of Lacey will continue to stay on the bottom. He likes it down there. So restarting, we got 54 of Lacey, 41 of Demur, the 4 of Cochran, and the number 16 of Travis Lepanis. In 5th, we got the 18 of Larson Parker, followed by the 96 of Bryn George. Now, Bryn George did take a pretty big hit on that last caution. We'll see if it's affecting their truck at all. 54 of Lacey gets a great start. Sets up for the corner. 41 truck going high. 4 of Cochran coming in, trying to make a move on that 41 truck. 41 battles back, sends it hard to the bottom. Gets second place back, but not able to clear the 54 car.
Caution somewhere. Caution.
And that is our fourth caution of the evening. Looks like Wayne Lowe might have been involved in this one. We'll take a look. Wayne Lowe is in that 04 truck. Running that high side up near the wall. We got Kyle Lingerfelt in the 9. Lee Krause on the bottom in the 12. Right behind the 21 of Donnie Bartlett. Oh, Lingerfelt moves up to miss Bartlett and clips the front of the 04 truck. Hunter slams into the back of the 04 truck. Oh, he's going to turn him right into that outside fence. 83 goes low, 14. He's got some damage. He was one of our front runners earlier. Dean Qualley barely misses him. Stoney Benfield goes by. According to my ticker, it looks like Stoney Benfield is the first truck a lap down. So he might be getting a lap back on this one. How's everybody doing on a Tuesday night? Oh, looks like the 6th of Jeffrey Israel got his lap back. Well, Daniel, looks like adding on Landon Lacey was definitely a good choice for DAC Fu Enterprises Incorporated. Well, driver we haven't talked about much tonight, Mr. Michael Steele, is up into the 10th position. Michael just recently started painting his own trucks, and they look amazing. All the trucks he's painted have those beautiful colors on them. They just very vibrant and pop on the track, and they just look good. Key to a fast car or fast truck is it's got to look good. Alright, let's get these drivers lined back up. See if we can get some green flag racing in. And we are 3 laps away from the halfway point. Looks like Lacey is opting to stay on the bottom once again. We'll see if the 41 can anticipate the green just a little bit better and get a good jump. Lights are out on the pace car. He'll be dipping down onto pit road as we come out of turn number 4. Lacey's on that loud pedal. 41 hesitates. Travis Lepanis right behind him with the number 4 of Cochran down on the bottom. Lacey's got a comfortable lead. .41 of Demur trying to reel him back in. He's got his work cut out for him. Right behind him we can see the 4 truck of Cochran. The 77 of Brian Lorenzo's moving up into the 4th position.
Caution. Alright, you tell me about your car, bud.
This is a slippery, tricky track, so I'm not too shocked by the cautions tonight. Racing on dirt is not for everybody, and it is challenging. This one looks like it might have collected quite a few drivers. Looks like it started with Will George. Let's see if we can't track that down. Will George in the 96 truck. Right in front of Michael Steele. See the back end start to come around. You see he's turning the wheels sharper and sharper, trying to hold on to it. Overcorrected. He's headed to that outside wall right in front of Michael Steele. Steele gets a clip of him. 89 of Brad Stefane is into him. Hughes manages to sneak by. The number 90 sneaks by. Bartlett boys crash, including Lee Krause, 09 of Lingerfelt. Looks like we got some other boys just barreling in there. Fifth caution of the evening. Just past the halfway point. Wait a minute. What do I see here? Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. That's our buddy AJ Coppola, the broadcaster for our Monday night Falcon Graphics Cup Series. Right on the hood of that number 54 truck of Lacey. That's pretty cool. If you're looking for a good podcast that talks about all the nerdy things that nerds love to talk about, that's a good place to go. I listen to it every week. See the dirt piled up on the window. The only way to get rid of that is to pit, but you don't want to lose track position. Looking back on the number 4 car of Cochran. Love the sound of these trucks. Once again, Lacey is opting to start on the bottom. He likes it down there. Yes, he is. Josh is up to 10th. He's doing good. Lingerfelt right behind him. Good points day for DACFU Enterprises Incorporated. Travis Lepena's trying to get up in there. Saying, let's go DEI. Fox and Lingerfeld in the chat. Travis Lepena's in the 4. Oh! Are they going to be able to hold on to it? Larson Parker rolls up. They regain control. Parker's going to try to capitalize.
Yeah, did my radio sound bad out there?
Caution once again. See what happened on this one. Oh, quite a few trucks going around. Lee Krause had nowhere to go, got tagged in the rear, spun him up to the wall, but it looked like there was another truck that was already spun out coming out of that corner. See if we can't pinpoint who that was. That is a 61 of Frank Hughes. Let's see what happened to Frank. Frank's running that middle to high groove. Looks like that 48 truck is just sending it right in front of Lingerfeld. 48 drifts up. Hughes comes down a little bit. Contact, they're both spinning out. Ooh, Frank hard into that inside barrier with the left rear quarter panel. And then all chaos ensued behind him. Got Quali, Lowe, Israel, Dominic, Hunter all in the pits. If your truck can continue, this is going to be a race of attrition. $20 laps to go. We'll be 19 or 18 when we get the green flag. The 54 has chosen the high side the way it looks for this restart. Maybe he felt that bottom line starting to go away on him. Dirt flying MF53 says go get him Cuzzo in the 09, cheering on Kyle Lingerfeld. Patrick says Donnie needs to be smooth and patient. Donnie is currently, let's see if we can find him here on our ticker as the pace car dips off. Donnie is currently sitting in 13th position. Lacey gets a great jump. Dean Demers follows him down to the bottom. The 16 of Lepanus and the 04 or the 4 of Cochran stay to the high side. 41 dive bombs it in there, tries to get a slide job. Not quite going to do it that time by. Travis Lepanus has moved down to the bottom. Maybe he's seeing what the 41 is doing, wants to give it a shot. Ooh, 41, all kinds of sideways going down the straightaway, loses quite a bit of ground to Lacey. '77 truck of Brian Lorenzo got around the 4 truck, but the 4 of Cochran comes back down along the bottom. Look who it is, Kyle Lingerfeld back up into 6th, battling for 5th. Good battle currently for that 5th place position. Brian Lorenzo's got a good run coming up on that 4 truck, can't quite make the pass stick. Doing a slide job. Cuts up in front of the 4. 4 crosses over, coming down underneath. 4's got the line going into the next corner to repeat the favor. Here comes Kyle Lingerfeld. He wants to play too. Lorenzo and Cochran continue to battle. Cochran cuts down low right in front of the 09, trying to get a run for the next corner. Does he have what it takes for a slide job? Oh, he moves up in front of the 77. 77 is going to bump him right there in the back. 12 laps to go. Oh, the 18 just got into the back of Lingerfeld. He goes around. Saw that one as it was happening.
It's all on you, man. It's all on you. You make the call here.
We'll jump back to Lingerfeld here. He's being patient, waiting for these guys to make a mistake so he can capitalize. 18 just sends it. Tags him right in the back end and then finishes him off. I'm guessing he's going to get an EOL for that one. Lacey continues to lead, holding off that 41. Travis Lepenas having a great run tonight. Currently in third, followed by Lorenzo Cochran. Parker currently in sixth. We'll see what happens with him. Fuller in seventh. Michael Steele is up to eighth. Got a good run going for him tonight. The number 90. There we go. Parker got the EOL. So we got the number 90 of Fox up to eighth. We got Bryn George in 9th, Stefane in 10th. John Bartlett up to 11th. What happened to Donnie? Oh, Donnie is in the pits. That's not a good sign. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight for the Broadway Diesel Performance Service and Repair Truck Series put on by the Extreme Force Racing League on all the dirt tonight. EFRL has racing 4 nights a week, so we have what you're looking for. Monday nights, we have the Falcon Graphics. Oh my lord, I just lost it. Falcon Graphics Gen 6 Cup Series. On Tuesday, we got the Broadway Diesel Truck Series. Wednesday, we got the Four Cloak Media Next Gen Series. And on Thursday, we've got the Extreme Dirt Cars Pro Late Model Series. This week, they will be live from Fairbury Speedway. Very small, very tight track. 20 laps, or 20 cars will start the A main there. On Monday nights, I do stream the Falcon Graphics Cup Series cars from my in-car view. I'm a driver in that series. And then on Thursdays, I do stream as well, but that's more of I'm doing race control and broadcasting at the same time. But if you want to watch some dirt racing action on Thursdays, come check us out. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share on whatever platform you're watching us on. Alright, 7 laps to go. Pace car is going to be dipping off. We're going to be going back during the 54 of Lacey, starting on the high side. Didn't been able to hold off that hard charging number 41 truck. Donnie Bartlett is back on the track, currently showing in 19th position. We'll see if he's able to recover it all. 54 hammers that loud pedal. 41 doesn't let him get too far out before he's on the gas. 54 goes low, 41 goes high. Travis Lepenas goes low. Right behind Penas there, too wide of the 77 and the 4 truck back at it again. Look who's back up front. We got the number 14 of Nick Fuller battling it out for that 5th place position. Oh, bunching up just a little bit. 77 gets into the wall. Michael Steele gets by. He moves into 6th. Cochran trying to get that 4th place back from Nick Fuller. Ford battles back on that outside lane. 4 laps to go. Michael Steele trying to make a move on both of these guys. Fell back just a little bit. Oh, I thought I heard a crash. No caution as of yet. These two trucks battling side by side, neither one giving an inch. John Bartlett topping that crack. Oh, Jesus. Cracking that top 10. We're going 3 wide. Bartlett in the 48 and the 96 truck. Lingerfeld in the 77 battling right behind them. We've got Bryn George in the 45, followed by Bartlett. 51 truck of Irvin, but shows 48 on the body. We are in the final lap. Lacey and Demers battling for that top spot. Lacey goes up high, 41 truck dives down low, gonna try to do a slide job on him last corner. He sends it in deep, he's gonna slide up in front of him. It's gonna be a drag race to the start finish line. Oh, they're crashing. Demers, Lepanis, Steele, Fuller, Cochran, Stefan, Lacey, George, and John Bartlett round out the top 10. What an amazing finish. Lacey is not going to be happy about that one. He led a majority of the race tonight. What a battle coming out of turn number 4. We will give these gentlemen just a couple minutes to cool down and line up for our picture, and we will get to some interviews. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Steele coming up with a top 3 position. Wow, what a finish by him. Travis Lepanis was up front all night long, and his truck is probably one of the cleanest ones out there tonight. We're going to have to talk with him about that. He needs to put some more dents on that thing to make it faster. Alright, let's look at our finishing position. Unofficial results. Currently, we got Demers, Lepanis, Steele, Fuller, Cochran, Bradley Stefan. Didn't talk about him much tonight. Comes home in P6. Josh Fox, Landon Lacey after wrecking coming out of turn 4. Falls back to 8th. Bryn George 9th. John Bartlett in 10th. Kyle Lingerfeld in 11th. Paul Irvin in 12th. Brian Lorenzo 13th. And then we got Frank Hughes, Will George, Larson Parker, Donnie Bartlett in 17th. Justin Hughes in 18th. 19th, Mr. Dean Qualley. Right outside of him, we got Jeffrey Israel, followed by Wayne Lowe, Lee Krause, Dominic Hughes, Stoney Benfield, Hunter Traspera, Joe Darnell, TJ Elaine, and Tyler Aspinall. I think we have a couple more yet. Brandon Dunsford, Dwayne Kernahan, Austin Green, and Michael Sparks. What an amazing finish. These guys put on a heck of a show on that last couple laps. We got to see all the exciting action. We'll go see if these gentlemen are ready for their interviews. Alright, looks like we got quite a few in here. Let's start with Michael Steele.
I don't know.
Michael, this is Mick up in the booth, buddy. How you doing?
What's up, man?
Hey, top 3. Congratulations, bud.
I appreciate it. That was interesting, to say the least.
You had an up and down night. We talked about you a little bit. It looked like you were hovering around the top 10 most of the night, but you were caught up in a couple crashes early on.
Yeah. I felt like if I could actually get going somewhere without getting hit, then I felt like I was hauling the middle. But I mean, you know me, I like some dirt races, so that's normally where I'm most comfortable at.
Yeah, these trucks are a little bit different to drive than our pro late models we normally run on Thursdays. For me, when I was trying to do some in practice, to me it felt like I was driving on ice.
Yeah. I mean, it's the big thing is just you got to knock down the steering ratio a bunch, and I just try to keep it as straight as possible. I mean, it's definitely slick, and they don't really want to grip the track, but yeah, it's I felt like I had a lot of grip on the top side, so.
Yeah, you were definitely hauling the mail up there. That was a crazy last lap coming out of turn 4. The leaders touched. Looked like the 54 of Lacey ends up crashing out, and everybody else got lucky.
Yeah. I was thinking to myself, I mean, I was getting ready to just be okay with 6th place, unfortunately, or whatever I was, and yeah, I mean, I hate to see somebody. I mean, I haven't got the chance to watch it back, but I mean, I hate to see somebody lose a race like that or in a hard battle, but.
Yeah, that is definitely not the way you want to get a top 3, but you'll take it when it's handed to you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't get in here often, so I'm glad to get up here.
Well, we're glad to have you back in the podium position, and is there anybody you'd love to give a shout out to tonight?
Yeah, of course, Marcy, as always. I was expecting our baby girl, and then our poor dog had a little incident the other day, so he's kind of bandaged up, so this is for the puppy. But as always, on our JTD Motorsports, JJR, Passenger Insurance, AC Customs, everybody that helps me out.
Awesome. And once again, hey man, I know you're new to this painting thing, but your trucks are looking amazing.
I appreciate it, man. That's what I want to do for, I guess, as a career, so hopefully, I mean, a lot of practicing.
Yeah, it looks great. I love the color combination. Everything pops. You can see the sponsors clearly. Great job.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, bud. You have a great night.
Yes, sir. See you, I guess, Thursday.
All right, bud. We'll go tear up some dirt.
Yes, sir. Later, man.
All right, let's get our second place finisher, Mr. Travis Lapenis. Travis, this is Mick up in the booth. How you doing, bud?
Hey, good, you, Mick?
Pretty good, man. I'm just looking at your truck right now on the screen, and I gotta say, I don't think there's a scratch in that thing.
That was the strategy. I mean, it didn't work out for everyone, but I don't know. I kind of figured out a way to keep it straight and would pick the line nobody else was on. Like if I ran the low line, even when it wasn't the quickest, just because that's where nobody else is running, the old Steve Kinzer strategy. So,
well, you can't go wrong using Steve Kinzer.
What was that?
I said you can't go wrong using old Steve Kinzer strategy.
No, I mean, if there's nobody in the line, there's nobody going to wreck in the line, so it's pretty basic.
Exactly. You did run in the top 5. I'd be willing to bet almost every lap tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all those EFRL dirt leagues you put on have mastered my dirt strategy, I guess.
Well, congratulations on your second place finish. Is there anybody you'd love to give a shout out to tonight?
JTD team, teammate there, Mike Steele, was 3rd. Larson Parker ran good all race. Dwayne had an okay race. So, yeah, the JTD boys for having fun at Bristol with me.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you back Thursday night at Fairbury. That's going to be a tight little track.
See you then, man.
All right, have a good one. All right, the man of the hour, Dean Demur. Dean, this is Mick up in the booth. How you doing, bud?
Oh, we're doing all right. How's it going?
Not too bad. You had a pretty crazy race. You were battling that 54 truck from the beginning. That was a pretty crazy last lap you had.
Yeah, I think it was 3 laps ago. He got stuck up on the wall, so I was able to get close there, and then we just slid each other for the last 2 laps, and then right there at the finish, I tried to defend low, but I didn't think he was gonna get there, and then he got there, and then he wrecked. But without that was his win all the way. I definitely feel bad about it. Definitely don't want to win in that kind of fashion, but we'll take it, and hopefully he'll race next week so I can prove to him that I'm not dirty.
Now, you won last week too, didn't you?
Yes.
All right, so that's 2 in a row for you. First 2 races in the EFRL. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
It looks like you're sporting Ken block paint scheme tonight. He passed away a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run a scheme with him on it for at least this season to honor him. But yeah, I mean, overall, good night. We ran in the top 3 all night. The restarts were a little scary because as the track started to get slicked off, you had no grip. So, but it was a blast. Other than the finish there, still feel bad, but yep, it was a good race.
I know you guys definitely made it exciting with those slide jobs and crossover moves. You guys were racing clean for quite a while and real close too.
Yeah, I mean, I ran, I want to say hundreds of laps to practice for this race, and I could never make the bottom work. I used the middle and top lane in practice, but Landon there, he was able to make the bottom work really well, especially on the restart. So shout out to him, that's for sure.
That was one thing I noticed. Like when you had the restart, you chose the high side, but he kept doing the low line until late in the race.
Yeah, I wasn't confident on restarting on the bottom because I was afraid if he could just get ripping the top, I wouldn't be able to slide back up and then he'd take the lead away. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely some fun racing out there. Wish we didn't have as many cautions as we did so we could race it out a little more. But yep, I'm not a dirt racer, so I'm not looking forward to this again. But yeah, we'll move on to next week.
Well, luckily we only race these once a season, so you're pretty safe now for a while.
Yeah, I'd say.
Let's see, where are we next week? I was looking at this earlier. Oh, we're at Kansas next week. Big wide track. That'll be awesome racing there.
Yeah, Kansas has been pretty good to me on iRacing. I think I have a couple wins there, so we'll see how it goes. That's for sure.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your win. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to before we let you go?
I just want to thank you guys for broadcasting, as always. Your streams are great. The quality of it is good, and it's very detailed. So I also want to give a shout out to Landon there for racing me as clean as we could there on dirt. And like I said, hopefully he comes back next week and we can duke it out again.
All right. Well, congratulations on winning 2 in a row, and we'll cheer you on next week.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. That was a wild and crazy finish at Bristol Motor Speedway with the EFRL Broadway Diesel Service and Repair Series. These guys don't disappoint when it comes to good hard racing. A little more cautions than we're used to with these guys tonight, but it's dirt. It's a tough track. I think they did a great job. The racing up front was great, and even back in the pack, there was so much side-by-side racing and giving and taking. You know, there was a couple mistakes, but that happens. These guys did an amazing job. Congratulations to Lacey. He had a great run all night, first time in the EFRL. And we will see everybody next week at Kansas Speedway. So from myself, Mick Olofsson at All the Dirt, Dean Qualley, our league owner for here at Extreme Forces Racing League, I'd like to say thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you next week.